Medina, a city revered in the annals of Islam, holds an esteemed place as the city of Prophet Muhammad, LBMB. It is a city bathed in spiritual light and deep historical significance, known by many as Al-Madina al-Munawwara, or the Radiant City. The journey of Medina began long before the Prophet's migration, with its fertile lands and strategic location, making it a hub of trade and settlement. However, it was the arrival of the Prophet that transformed Medina into a pivotal center for the propagation of Islam. The migration, or Hijra, marked not only the Prophet's escape from persecution in Mecca, but also the foundation of a vibrant and inclusive Muslim society where teachings from the Quran and the presence of the Ahlbayt, the family of the Prophet, played a critical role in shaping the community. The Prophet's arrival was welcomed with open arms by the people of Medina, specifically the Ansar, who became a fundamental support system for the Muslim community. This alliance laid the foundation for one of the most notable societies in Islamic history, where justice, equality, and faith prevailed. It was in Medina that the Prophet PBUH built the first mosque, Masjid al-Nabawi, a place not only of worship, but also of learning and governance. Masjid al-Nabawi quickly became a gathering place for Muslims, symbolizing unity and the mission of Islam. The Prophet's teachings resonated here, inspiring generations and establishing Madina as a core of Islamic knowledge and spiritual awakening. Medina's significance is also intimately tied to the Ahlbayt, as the city became the home of the Prophet's family, who are deeply respected for their knowledge, piety, and devotion to Islam. The Ahlbayt played an essential role in guiding the Muslim community and preserving the teachings of the Prophet. Hazrat Ali, his beloved daughter, served as a model of piety and strength. The Imams from the Ahlbayt, including Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein, carried forward the legacy of Islam in Medina, educating and inspiring Muslims to follow the principles set forth by the Quran and the Prophet. The battles that took place near Medina, such as Badr, Uhud, and Khandaq, reflect the early challenges faced by the Muslim community as it defended itself against aggression. These confrontations were not just physical struggles, but also moral and spiritual tests, underscoring the resilience and dedication of the Muslim community. Each of these events reinforced the unity and faith of the Muslims, strengthening their commitment to Allah itself and the West withdrawal. Through these battles, Medina emerged as a stronghold of Islam, demonstrating the power of faith in overcoming adversity. As the Prophet spent the last years of his life in Medina, his interactions and teachings left a profound and lasting legacy on the city. It was in Medina that the Prophet emphasized the importance of brotherhood, kindness, and compassion. He advised Muslims to seek knowledge and act justly, laying the foundations for an Islamic society that cherished learning and wisdom. The Prophet's actions and words continue to serve as a guide for Muslims, providing timeless lessons on leading a righteous life. Medina, as the city that bore witness to these teachings, has since remained a focal point of reverence and inspiration for the Muslim world. The city's history following the Prophet's passing includes a period of political turmoil, yet it remained a center for Islamic scholarship and devotion. Many companions and scholars lived in Medina, where they transmitted hadith and preserved the traditions of the Prophet. The memory of the Prophet's life and message is preserved in every corner of Medina, with sites such as Jannat al-Baqi Cemetery, where several members of the Ahlbayt and companions are buried. This cemetery is a place of deep reflection for many Muslims, symbolizing both the sacrifices and the spiritual commitment of those who upheld Islam. Medina's spiritual importance extends beyond historical events. It is embedded in the hearts of Muslims worldwide. Visiting Medina is often an emotional experience, as pilgrims are drawn to Masjid al-Nabawi, the Prophet's mosque, to pay their respects and seek blessings. The serenity and sanctity of the city are palpable, with each visit serving as a reminder of the Prophet's life, teachings, and the principles he imparted. The city embodies an environment of peace and worship, welcoming millions of visitors who come to reconnect with their faith and honor the Prophet. Today, Medina remains a beacon of Islamic heritage and faith. The city's importance in Islam transcends centuries as it continues to inspire and strengthen the devotion of Muslims globally. The Quranic verses revealed in Medina, the Prophet's life among his followers, and the enduring legacy of the Ahlul Bayt all contribute to Medina's status as a city of immense spiritual and historical importance. The city not only represents the past, but also serves as a guide for future generations, embodying the values of Islam and the teachings of the Prophet in every aspect of life. Through Medina, Muslims find a living connection to the Prophet and his message, ensuring that his legacy remains alive in the hearts of believers across time and space.